Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave back. I'm Calvin,
And I'm Rick.
and we are back with Dexter. Last time on Dexter, we had more revelation doings by James Travis.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was quite the elaborate setup on this one. A
Hmm
trap. Admiral Akbar was nowhere to be found.
Nope,
The
they really
waitress
needed him.
died in a gruesome death.
I'm still pissed about that. uh,
Yeah, they needed demotion or something.
yeah,
Certainly.
but I did like the contraption, not the function, but the design. Rube Goldbergian contraption that they had set up. Tripwire, rolling ball
You
bearing,
know, you can't say
trigger.
they're not creative as killers.
It's true. It's true.
They may not have the numbers that like the Trinity Killer are going on, at least as far as we know. But as far as creativity per kill, because he was just kind of stuck in a rut of
He was.
a four cycle loop. These guys are inspired.
Yes, that is probably the way that Dexter would put it, because he is enthralled with the level of creativity of these killings. And he actually caught a glimpse of Travis at the end, and he was like, "Oh, why is this guy standing here like, like he's waiting for something, like
Yeah, I
he's
really hope that Dexter works with his sister so she can get the win on this and doesn't just go off on his own and
yeah,
do his own thing. Especially now that his sister's in charge. I really want there to be a collaboration.
me too. Maybe not a collaboration in the same way that we had with Miguel,
No, not quite.
but some kind of positive outcome of Dexter knowing more than what he normally says. It'd be
Yeah,
nice.
he needs to not be so selfish.
He does. He's taking all the killers for himself. Like, come on, man. This is why on paper the justice system doesn't work.
Well, his original creed was just to go after ones that got away from the justice system. But now he's not even giving them the chance to get into the system. So
No.
he
Well,
needs to just go back to the ones that get off on technicalities and
yeah.
save some for Deb. Jesus.
I think it's the escalation that all serial killers fall into, They have to they're always chasing that dragon in some way. They have to go further to get higher.
Indeed. I would switch to the 420 cam if I could.
Let's start. Well, when I first met Brother Sam, I did not believe that I would be that sad.
Dexter just can't catch a break when it comes to friends, can he?
Nope. They're all dead or bad.
I mean, he
And then they
might
become dead.
not be dead, but he's certainly going to be
I
hospitalized.
I think he's dead.
He might be.
Unless, like, somebody heard the shots and they called the ambulance, like, right away.
That dog wasn't calling no ambulance. That dog was in on it.
No, that dog was complicit.
Exactly. Didn't do nothing.
Let it happen, watched it even. Then came over and congratulated the guy afterwards. Good job, shooter. Dang it.
God. I really like Brother Sam, especially in this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, he was really great in this episode. I guess what I should say, he was great in every episode. It was just my perception of him that was different. He
Yeah.
didn't change. He changed me.
Well, this show makes you question everyone,
Yeah,
especially when they're close to Dexter.
it's true.
But Brother Sam was just light. Now it's been extinguished. It's not going to do Dexter any favors when it comes to his belief in God, I feel like.
Probably not, but I mean, he heard the message, so maybe it got through. But it is very, very sad. On to less sad things, though. Travis checking the backseat of his car. That was my favorite part of the episode, right there. That was great.
That is really great. Although I do wonder what excuse Dexter gave for being out all night.
You mean to, like, the babysitter?
Yeah, or Deb or whoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, That was pretty great. Yeah, I wonder, like, Travis's motivation for not telling Geller the truth. Is it because he's afraid of Dexter or Geller, or is it because he kind of maybe believes Dexter deep down that Geller isn't doing the right thing?
I wonder how the evidence that Angel and Quinn found, how that is gonna, because Quinn kind of screwed the pooch there a little bit, and the teacher's assistant.
She's a professor now.
Yeah, but at the time she would. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were already looking for him anyway. They just don't know where to find him. But
Yeah,
now they've got some more solid
now
evidence.
they've got
but
some more solid evidence, but it might be compromised because of the conditions under which they found it.
Yeah, that's possible. And I mean, I think most of the direct evidence is probably going to tie to Travis because he's the one that's doing all the sewing and all that business. But I wonder what's going to happen to Travis.
If they get Travis, he might roll on Geller as quickly as he did with Dexter.
Or he might be a martyr.
Or that. After all,
but
God doesn't speak to him. Geller might say, hey, God told me that you need to go down for this so that, I can keep doing my work. Got to take one for the team, man. might be all that he needs to hear.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any possibility of Travis getting like redeemed and set free in this or not.
I mean, he hasn't killed anyone. He's taken part in.
Yeah, he's an accomplice.
But by Dexter's rules, like, how far does Travis need to go to be worthy of his table? He said, at least in this episode, like, Geller was more worthy of his table.
I mean, if Dexter has to kill Geller, then I would at least want Deb to get Travis.
Yeah, that could be a good split. Because we were saying before, like, I hope Dexter leaves something for Deb. Maybe Travis could be that breadcrumb.
We found out, I think for the first time, that Mr. Anderson, Detective Anderson, is married.
Yeah.
We were wondering whether or not there was going to be like a relationship between him and Deb. And it's still possible, I guess, but maybe a little more unlikely now.
Yeah, definitely possible. And it could be one of those things where, like, yeah, they're married, but, like, they're living separately. Like, he's living in Miami. She, I would guess, is still in Chicago.
It's like he's John McClane.
Yeah.
Could be. Deb has a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Former murder scene.
3/4 the cost. Beachfront. Bloodstains. Safe.
Well, she's cleaned up bloodstains before, so.
Yes, she has.
She helped in Dexter's old house.
Mm-hmm. Quinn, too.
It's true.
And she gave the ring back, finally.
I hope she tells him, though. He just doesn't look in his desk drawer.
Yeah. At first, I was like, I was worried because she put it in the desk drawer and she shut it. And then it cut to, like, Masuka and his new intern. I was like, oh no, is the intern like a kleptomaniac? Like, that's going to be terrible if he steals it. And Deb swears that she put the ring back. And it's not there.
Yeah.
It's going to look real bad.
Lewis Green.
Yeah, Lewis Green.
He's a bro. He's helping out Masuka.
He is a bro.
Yep.
He is a nerd bro. Maybe he will convert Masuka to, like, Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
I want to see, like,
not strictly involving giant, powerful Amazonian women.
I want to see him and Masuka, like, out on the town trying to pick up women.
Oh, yeah, that'd be something.
Looks like the trail to the ice truck killer hand has run cold.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll come back at some point. Like,
you would think it would, but maybe they just didn't have anything else for Masuka to do, so they're like, we'll just write this storyline for him.
Maybe at the end of the season we'll see, like, Dexter returning the hand to the evidence locker or something like that.
Dexter?
Yeah. Well, because it was, like, his brother's, right? Even though he doesn't feel the same way about his killings, he might have some reverence for
I'm thinking
case, maybe.
What we thought about, what was it? The Tooth Fairy killer?
Yeah.
Because we kind of thought that might be a copycat killer. I wonder if next season there will be a copycat killer and they bought it.
Yeah.
And if it'll just be kind of a remix of all of the killers that Dexter has caught so far. It'd be an interesting, like, final season.
Could be. Yeah. It would be interesting, but they would have to know all the killers that Dexter has killed.
Yeah.
Right? So.
It'd have to be someone like his brother that's been watching him this whole time.
Yeah. Someone like him. It'd be interesting if, like, there were 2 people like Dexter out there, and then one of them came across Dexter and is like, this guy's a serial killer. But he doesn't put in, like, the research to know who he's killing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's another layer deeper that he has to go.
Deb's storyline this season has taken a much different track, because I thought she might kind of be more tempted by, like, the gray line in between what's right and wrong, but
Yeah,
it's more just
like she
dealt
was
with.
last season with Lumen.
Yeah. But it hasn't taken that route. Not yet, anyway.
No. And we may, yeah, it may not, but it may down the road. Later on, it was interesting seeing her be like playing around in the gray areas of a police officer's duty and
Morality.
morality and what their decisions on scene, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, I hope Brother Sam pulls through, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, we didn't see him die,
Breathe his last breath.
and it wasn't. I mean, those are mortal wounds, but
Yeah.
hopefully it pulls through. I'm praying for him.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Dexter. You can see more right now over at patreon.com/blindwave. Also, be sure to check out twitch.tv/blindwave, where we stream almost every single day of the week. I know, it's crazy. There's so much content over there you guys are just missing out on. Go
Yeah.
check it out right now.